So let's start with introducing him again, but we're not going to talk too much. I just want to make sure we know what we're doing. So this is Dr. Nodi Abi King David, PhD, HFDPML, Registrar and President of Awedu Business Management and Leadership Institute in Nigeria. He's been teaching us on branding and identity, but we are privileged this afternoon to have double dose. So he's about to teach us the next topic, and that can lead us to another 1 hour if he prefers that. Okay, so welcome back, sir. Dr. King David. Ambassador Dr. King David, we are ready for your second.
Thank you, Prof.
Okay. So,
thank you very much, Prof. So we go again. This one we're going to run it in a heavy speed. Heavy speed.
And this important. This one is so important to all of us students.
Professor Jude is waiting for me. He needed my attention for his students.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll rush.
Yes, we can rush it even if it is just
2 minutes. We'll get
so
it
please listen attentively. This is very important.
So once again, you're highly welcome. For this last course, we call it N Why You Learn Leadership, EWL, and Why You Learn Leadership is very important because we notice that we are living in a world today where students enroll into university and they drop out because of lack of money or finance to continue. Some of them because of due to poor, how do you call it, lack of finance or who to help them, enable them to at least get involved in prostitutions and other part of it, which is very bad, which is very bad. So, and Why You Learn is going to help you on your own. While you are still in school, you are doing other things. You are doing other things that will enable you to get money and also pay your school fees and do other things for yourself. Thank you. Sorry. Why I discuss? Okay. Introduction. Most people go to school to learn first, then look for a job to practice what they have learned. That is the mindset of today. Graduate, when they go to school, they have the mindset that, okay, they want to go to school. When they finish school, they're going to look for a job, look for this, look for that. But it's not really easy out there. Okay, look at what happened recently in Nigeria. How many thousands of barristers graduated that were called to bar? And where do you see the job? But in today's fast moving world, that system does not work well any longer. What is working well now is what we call NYU leadership. That means it's a new style of learning where people get to practice leadership and business skill while they are still learning and even earn money doing it. So you are in school, but you are still working and you're doing it. A practical example of, is it Lucas? Is it the person designing work for YY.CI International? If Troy is the one, he's a student and he's still doing the work. Do you understand the point? So at the end of the day, you get a little stipend from what he has been doing. That is why we say, and why you learn leadership. So instead of waiting till you graduate, this model allows you to gain real-world experience, build confidence, and make money while still studying. What is the meaning of EWL, leadership? And why you learn leadership refers to a hybrid leadership development model where participants engage in a real-world business or organizational activities, while undergoing structured learning allow them to earn income or value through result-driving leadership performance, innovation, or enterprise contribution. The EWL leadership simply means you learn how to lead while working on real projects, and you earn money or rewards as you go. So you are not just reading books, you are actually doing the work of a leader in real situations like running a small business, leading a team, or managing an event. Imagine you are doing the Diploma Masterclass and you are learning packaging today and you already have a business. See how sweet it's going to look like you begin to package your product and selling it. Do you understand the point? Because you're already implementing what you learn. You already implement it, and you're also getting value from it. So it really pays a lot. That's why we say earn while you learn. So the rise of micro internships, job-based learning, and entrepreneurial leadership reflect a paradigm shift towards integrated work and learning what ecosystem. That is why we say earn while you learn is very important. So people now learn better. They combine work and study at the same time. They learn better when they combine work and study at the same time. I'm also a student. Like I say, I'm doing my fourth PhD now, yet I'm still working. So imagine the knowledge I'm gaining. I am teaching, which I'm getting money from it. I'm doing my job, I'm getting money from it. And at the same time, I'm also learning. So assuming I'm not working, I can able to pay my school fees or what to do, generated the money for me. To pay my school, we call it earn where you learn. Let's look at the importance. The importance and benefit of earn where you learn. One, practical leadership development. Practical leadership development. Learners face real business decisions and must lead with teams, solve problems, and manage resources. That means you learn how to lead, solve problems, and manage people in real situations. Income generation. You get paid or rewarded while still in school or training. You get paid or rewarded while still in school or training. Number three, early professional credibility. It builds your CV and reputation before graduating. In Nigeria today, once you graduate, finish your NYC, they will not ask you, your employer will ask you, do you have 5 years work experience? Very crazy. How can a graduate who just finished university will get 5 years work experience? So what do? So imagine while you were in year one, you just entered school from year one, and you were doing small work with somebody. You are doing other things. It's very easy for you because the experience is versatile. It's full everywhere. You know what to say. You have the knowledge. That is why we say earn while you learn. So it builds your CV. It builds your CV. It promotes you. By the time you finish university, you want to go for a job, you don't have problem again. You already have experience what they're looking for. Number three. Number four, bridge the skill opportunity gap. You get work experience even before finishing your course. You get work experience even before finishing your course. Look at what we have been doing here. Sometimes we give you case study. Well, most of my assignment was a case study. So imagine you are not providing solutions to the problem. You'll gather a lot of experience. Number five, boost innovation. You try new ideas and turn them into a real business or services. You try new ideas and turn it into a real business or services. Number four, enhances retention and motivation. Getting rewarded encourages you to keep learning and improving. Getting rewarded encourages you to keep learning and improving. So that is why I keep telling people that don't see all the girls you see that is doing very well and call them a prostitute, or they do this, they do that. Most of them, this is the source of income. So while they're also schooling, there are other jobs they do, and those jobs fetch them money. Let's look at some concepts or NY you learn. There's what we call the micro leadership pulse. Micro leadership pulse. This means a small groups of 3 to 5 learners lead real or simulated ventures, e.g., a school cave, podcast, or small digital agency with leadership roles rotating weekly. Each spot is evaluated based on what? The business metrics, revenue, client satisfaction, and teamwork. What does that mean? When we're looking at a micro leadership pulse, we're looking at a situation whereby a 2 or 3 persons come together as a group. When they come together as a group, they're able to carry a little project, maybe managing a particular website or managing a particular business. Then when they manage that business, one person serves as a team lead for that week. And after that, they will be evaluated based on the job that has been done, and they get paid for it. So imagine we are all students together. You and I stay in our hostel and maybe write a proposal, or maybe look at the particular NGO that is seeking for grant and they don't know how to write grant. We assist them to write the grant and we get paid for it. The only thing is that one person is going to serve as a leader. Then the other week, another person will also serve as a leader. We can be rotating like that. We call it micro leadership pod. Then number 2, live client learning. Live client learning is where a student take on leadership roles, managing actual projects for NGOs, startup or community businesses in exchange for mentorship, a stipend or performance-based bonuses. Now, when it comes to the live client learning, what does it mean? As you are, NGOs, a new startup business might invite you. How do I go about this? Okay, look at Prof now. Prof already a consultant. So if Prof is a consultant, they may bring a contract to Prof, and Prof say, oh, this work, I have a boy who can do what? Who can do it better? Because already I'm bigger than this. Prof can shift the work to her boy, and her boy will do the job and get paid. So you're managing an actual project or a particular organization. Or maybe someone who wants to start a business, the person doesn't know how to go about it. You might help the person manage the business. You might help the person build a logo. You may help the person build the business name, get the business register, get the business office, and you get paid for it. We call it live client learning. We also have what we call a leadership token economy, LTE. Leadership token economy. A reward system where students earn leadership token like point convertible to cash. Or job placement by completing business tasks, leading teams, or solving challenges. When it comes to leadership token economy, at this point now, let's assume, YYCI International went to do a masterclass program or diploma program, and students don't get money to pay. That particular student get enrolled in that masterclass. And anytime there's a job, YYCI International give to the student. As the student do the job, at least or credit unit, we're doing what? Reducing. Oh, let's assume the masterclass was $500. Maybe the first job the student does was $50. You can say, okay, fine. Since you do the job, you also need to buy data for your subscription. We're going to deduct $40 as your credit unit. You use $10 to also do what? Owe yourself gradually. So that means the money of the student already reduced. You have helped the student stay in school, he is learning, and the student also working to pay his or her school fees, and at the same time getting a subscription. Another thing is student can also do that kind of training without being get paid. So what they can do is to promote the student by advertising the student on social media. Wow, best student of the year, best employees or best industrial training or IT student of the year, best student in this, best in that. We call it leadership token economy. You get reward for little tasks you completed, either leading a team, solving a problem, or solving the life challenges. Number 4, the 4I model, which is initiate, implement, influence, income. This 4I model is very important. The 4I model concept is the initiate, implement, influence, income. Now, the first one is the initiate. Initiate simply means start. When you want to talk about end while you learn, as a student, what do you do? First thing is initiate, which is start. Design a value-driving project. Come up with a business or project, proposal. Come up with a business idea. Don't just get ideas stuck in your brain and you don't implement, you don't start somewhere. So the first thing you need to do is to start, which is initiate. Start something. Drop it. Look at a particular organization and look at what they are lacking in that organization and drop a proposal. Trust me, they will hire you. They will need your idea. They will seek your opinion. Number 2, implement. Implementation simply means do. When you're trying to talk about do, implement. Execute with your peers and measure impact. That means gather a team and make it what? Make it work. If you want to implement a project, implement something. When you design it, what you need to do, come with a group or 2 to 3, ask them the ideas. Let's start up this. Implement it. Get the opinion and start work. Design role. Everybody, you do this one, you do this one. Number 3, inference. Inference. What do you do when you come to inference? Demonstrate leadership in outcome management. Show how your leadership helped the team or project to succeed. When it comes to inference, simply means see what you can do to help your team succeed. Then number 4, income. You begin to get money from it. You get reward from it. You get paid for it. Example now, I can look at YYCI International and look at what they are lacking. Prof will not understand. She won't even know. I'll look at what she's lacking in the organization and make a proposal. I will write it very well and see I can able to make it read in such a way that once she read the proposal, she must say yes to it, to say, please come and do it. And you get paid. Both of you begin to negotiate price. It may not really be big amount the way you're looking at, but let it be that you start something and you're earning something. And before you know, you begin to grow big, bigger, like that. Practical example. A student consulting hub. MBA students from teams offering digital marketing or strategy, consulting to a local world, small medium enterprise for small fees or barter. Each student rotate leadership every month. That is that. Another one is a student received 20,000 as seed funding to start a mini business or maybe a delivery services. Leadership roles are also assigned like CEO operations or marketing lead. And at the end, they are being what? Assessed. So at this point, some people might give you grant to start up something. When they give you grant, don't think you squander the money. There's more monitor it. They can't evaluate it. Nobody will give you grant and just allow the money to go like that. They will monitor it to see that the money they're giving to you, you put it to use. And you're getting a little profit that can make you become independent on your own. Now, how to implement the NYU leadership in training programs? One, the first thing is design real task. Design real task. The second one, build a value exchange model, which is a reward system. Three, partner with a real businesses or institutions. Four, monitor and evaluate with leadership KPI. Then five, document and reflect. Document and reflect. I keep telling people, in fact, the issue I'm having with people today is the aspect of documentation. Very bad. As a fresh graduate today, can we see your past questions you just finished from university? You will see that they throw it in. They don't even have it. One thing I like about myself, my first school leaving certificate examination question paper is in my box till today. Something of 2004, 2005 is in my box till today. It's in my box till today. Something that I do in 24, 23, 25 is in my box today. All these materials that we have here is in my box till today, in my library. Documentation is very important. And these are the things that we neglected. We neglect them. None of us does not know how to do documentation. I think next week, Monday, I'm going to deal on what we call office filing in management, so that at least it will help you the process of documentation. Then required journals report or case presentation, the case may be. It's going to help you. When you finish your training and other things, just like this training are today, try to write a little report for yourself on how the training goes, what you gain, what you benefit, and file that report in your file. You can go and put the file a masterclass diploma what training file. Please open the file for it and file your report. All the training you have acquired so far, you undergo training, series of training. Have you made any report? These are the things that sometimes we easily forget. Even when you're building your CV, your profile, you don't know what to put in your profile because there's no record, no evidence. Have all these in place. And these are the things that can enable you to share more experience. Share more experience, you can tell people. Okay, if they now ask you, you attended training. Yes, you can international from day one. Please kindly come and highlight what you learned so far. There's no record. You don't have any report. You don't have anything to say. At the end of the day, who will you bring? Does that mean the lecturer or the facilitator did not do well? We try our best, but you fail to listen. You did not jot down. Most of the time when I'm teaching lecture, I say, Prof, taking down notes, jotting down some things. And I'll look and say, why this woman is so eager to learn like this? But some of us, we just want to listen, we go. No evidence, no record. Even the voice note, we not go back to play it on your own time. It is very important. You see, reporting and documentation, key important when it comes as a student. We're going to help you tomorrow. And that is why learn while you learn is very important. We're going to help you to do this. In conclusion, while you learn leadership model, it's not just like education innovation. It is a social economic transformation tool. It breaks the outdated model of passive learning and replace it with active leadership experience, income opportunities, and real-world credibility. By adopting this model, institutions can raise a generation of entrepreneurial strategy and resilient leaders who are learning by doing, leading by serving, and earning by delivering. So Earn While You Learn gives you that platform. You are not just leading, you are not just studying, but you're also leading as a leader. You're also getting a little stipend. You're also getting a reward for your service. So it gives what we call a work-life balance. A work-life balance. You achieve a lot by so doing. Thank you very much.
I believe that we've all got this very important, valuable information, and you can take it and understand it more, research it more, and also take it and also work on it, apply it to your day-to-day. There's nothing too difficult for you to do, and all things are possible. And yes, you can. These are the few words I want you to gain from this particular one that Dr. King David has taught us this afternoon. May I ask one question? One question. Firstly, I would like you to say thank you so much, sir. You can put your slides down if it's possible. And then we would like to have the announcement, the assignment very soon. I will send it to the platform. But one thing I want you to go and research, I'm not going to give you the answer. There are two people. Go and research it and then give. Just based on what Dr. King David has just said. Or let me just say it this way, and then you go and research their names and other things. Do you know this Facebook majority are working on sharing, expressing themselves, promoting their businesses? Do you know that business was initialized right from the beginning by two young men in the university? They didn't even finish their university. Imagine, they are now billionaires. This Facebook, we are all using, but I want you to go and research it fully so that you know the story and let the story inspires you to act on what Dr. King David has just said to us. Very important. It's not about money alone, but if you prepare yourself and reposition yourself, then you will gain something. Even this voluntary we are talking about, where I'm working presently, we have more than 1,000 volunteers working in the hospital. Some of them, they've started their studies. Some of them want to become medical doctor. Some of them want to be nurse. And some of them want to do one thing or the other. But the fact that they are coming regularly, even if it is only 1 day or 2 days, they are coming regularly to come and work voluntarily. The only thing they can give them at that time may be the transport for them to travel, and probably they give them the voucher for their food. It's still something. But the fact that they are gaining experience, and that helps them while they have finished their education, it helps them also to get a job quickly, because everything you do, both earning or voluntarily, you can add it to your CV. Like Dr. King David also said, I remember when I was looking for my very first job in this country. I just, done some training and other things. But the point there is this. You have to find a way to do something, to demonstrate the gift, the skills, and the talent you have, either they pay you or not. That's what I did. And for my first one, even though the the interview panel will be waiting for you to tell them, oh, I worked in so organization, I work in so as an organization, and every other thing. But the point there is that you are gaining experience and you are building your confidence to win them to your side. So don't take this for granted. Some people have made millions of money before leaving their university. So by the time they finish their university, they are not queuing up for applying for jobs. There's one particular YYCI member. His dad was a fashion designer or sewing sleeves or whatever they call it. So he was learning while he was very young at the age of when he was in primary school. When it was time for him to now go to university, you know what he did? He begged his dad to buy him a small sewing machine. So he took that sewing machine to the dormitory. So anytime the friends want to do something, probably it started free for some, and you can see that people are now coming. So he started making money with his sewing machine while studying in the campus. Then after graduating, that he have to go and serve as youth corps somewhere, youth services somewhere. He took this machine again to the place, and he was making a lot of money. By the time he finished his service, his youth corps service in Nigeria, he's continued with that business. May I let you know now presently, he has established his own business. He wasn't queuing up to look for jobs. He's also have a school, training center, training others that were in university to come and gain these skills before they finish their university. This is what we are talking about. You can do it. So start thinking. Go through this video again and look at all the slides and start thinking critically. You will see that by the time you realize it, you will take action, you will apply it, and you don't have to wait or join the queue of looking for a job by the time you finish your university. So, and I think this is very, very important. And while you are learning. Wow, Dr. King David, thank you so much. We need to post this video to all institutions, all the university and colleges and private, because they need to, this is what we are talking about, they need to shift their mindset. All what YYCI stand for is for you to think ahead, think outside the box, look at problem and see opportunities, and make yourself better, a valuable, resourceful to your society, instead of lamenting and giving excuses and complaining. I won't need to ask Dr. King David, how old is he now? But look at how he's teaching. It's like he's older than me. Just because he prepared, he positioned himself. No, first of all, he changed his mindset. He positioned himself, and then he is doing great, investing into his life. He's studying, and at the same time, running business, running institute. And now we do Institute of Business and Business Management and Leadership. It's going to be one of the top institute in Nigeria, in Africa, and in the world. Because why? Because of this, our great leader. You also, you can create, you can organize, you can facilitate, you can establish. That is what, yes, you can want you to believe in yourself. That is why you need to go everywhere and say to yourself, in respect of any challenges, I will not give excuse, but I will make an impact. Look at Dr. Princess Victoria Godwin. Despite all the challenges she's facing in life, still, she's still able to organize her own NGO. She's still able to go out, because I told her, apart from NGO, go and study, go and learn skills. because everything must work together. She started learning how to do something. Recently, she also gathered some few things together and also empower the young mothers that just given birth, trying to empower them with the little change she has. That is what we are talking about, my people, on this scribe. That's why I always address you as a leader. Think like a leader, not as a loser. Think like somebody that is imparting, not somebody that's excusing themselves, giving excuse, complaining, lamenting. Come out of that comfort zone. Instead of us folding our arms and expecting somebody to come and help us, create your own. Like my pastor will say, if you don't have a job, create one. You just have to dream big and start small. Not everybody have to start on top. We need to start small and start growing. Dr. King David didn't start overnight, but look at his quality of teaching. He's not sleeping and waking up and coming to teach here. No. He has his mentor. He has his lecturer. He's still studying. He can travel from Port Harcourt to Abuja for a PhD degree. And you can see all his profile. I've shown it to you. So it's not overnight. He repositioned himself, changed his mindset, and take action, transforming a life. That's what we're talking about. So I beg you, my leaders. That's why I cannot say Lucas. I will say leaders. Ambassador Lucas, Ambassador Secondoli, Ambassador Comfort, Dr. Princess Victoria Godwin. Let's earn our position, our title. It's not about position or title. It's about what we do to impact, to make a change in life. A former president of USA said, we are not waiting for somebody to change the situation. You are the one to change the situation, and it is now, not sometime. So why don't you take up that cross and start building yourself and applying all the things, especially what Dr. King David has shown us today. He has used almost 2.5 hours. Are we going to do that? And please, always give feedbacks of everything you've learned. Always. That is what that YYCI academic platform, WhatsApp, is all about. What did you learn today? Let others learn from you. Be a leader. You are here, you use your data, you use your time, you use your electricity. So let people know that you are here to learn. If they hear from you, you might be the motivator, motivating them to come and join us in the next class. This is not the work of myself and Dr. King David alone. It is for all of us to learn, to work together, to take action, and to impact into other people's lives. You are not learning this for yourself alone. You are learning for yourself, for your family, for your community, for your friends. Because what you learn, your friends should be able to see and learn from you. So let's take all this diploma masterclass serious. My dream at the end of all this, yes, you can, is to see transformation, progress, promotion in the lives of everyone that passed through Yes You Can International Gate. Can you do that? Can you make yourself be proud of yourself and we to be proud of you? That yes, it was on the 14th of July that I sat under this Yes You Can International, that I listened to Dr. King David, that I began to change my mindset and shift and take action. Remember the first one, branding and identity. Then the second one, earn while you are learning. And we are all learners. I am still learning and I'm learning. I mean, my PA and some other people can testify. So next year now, I'm going to put some of our key workers. Yes, they're getting some tips and tips now. That's fine. But next year, they'll be getting regular payment. I mean it. Regular payment. Because they've developed themselves, they repositioned themselves, they transformed themselves. And let it be also to everyone that has their organization. Madam Comfort Freddy, your questions has been answered by Dr. King David. The next time I want to hear from you is you've applied what you've learned and you have seen changes in your baking industry. The same thing happens to Ambassador Lucas in your filmmaking and entertainment. The same thing happens to Dr. Princess Victoria. You've got your answers now. So all the questions you've been sending to me for the past 1 year, you've got your answers now. So let's see improvement in your empire. And many more, and Mr. Dolly as well. It's not about learning alone, it's about taking actions. So we want to see that this Diploma Masterclass has really, really changed the situation for you. And there's been a transformation. So on this note, Doctor, if you have any questions, again, before we leave, any questions? Do you have any questions? Ambassador Comfort Freddy, Ambassador Lucas Emmanuel, Ambassador Secondoli, and Princess Victoria Godwin. Since you are still with us, do you have any question before we round up?
No, I don't have any question. The class is well understandable.
Okay.
Is to apply what I've learned today in my organization, just like you have said.
Okay. And please send me the feedback of this teaching today on.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Ambassador Comfort, any question?
No question, really. I've really learned to listen to you.
Okay. So whatever you've learned today, please send me the feedback on my WhatsApp.
Okay.
Ambassador Lucas, any question? Ambassador Lucas Emmanuel?
There is wisdom,
Okay.
well understood.
All right. So please send me your feedback. Let me see what you've understood for the lesson today, both the AI and also on these two topics of branding and identity and earn where you learn. Mr. Second Dolly, sir. Hello, sir. Any question from you, sir? Mr. Dolly? No question, ma'am. Okay. So please send us your evaluation or feedback of what you've learned today. I mean, let's start from there. Although we're going to do overall 2 weeks time before we start our dissertation, but I just want us to know that this particular one is very, very important. Okay, on this note, we want to say thank you, sir, Ambassador Dr. King David. Thank you for Ambassador Lucas Emmanuel Adarabioyo. Thank you so much, Mr. Dolly. Thank you
Hello,
so
Prof. Can you permit me to leave now?
Yeah,
Please.
we finished. We finished. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. So we're going to end this program now.